Good morning, Potter's House family. I'm here with another word from the Word for you for today. We are in Daniel 5 today, and Daniel 5 is the account of the handwriting on the wall. When King Belshazzar, who's the son of King Nebuchadnezzar, he's taken over as the king, and he chooses to have this big raunchy party where he brings in the gold and silver instruments that had been a part of the temple that King Nebuchadnezzar had brought back when he conquered Jerusalem, and King Belshazzar here has this big party where they're taking these things and just using them, and they're actually worshiping all these false gods and everything relating to it, and it's just a big debauchery, really. And so God shows up and he writes on the wall. I mean, they're all probably getting a little plastered, and so you can imagine they're really freaking out when a hand shows up and starts writing on the wall, and they don't understand what it's writing. And so Daniel is called in, and he's called in to interpret it for him. And Daniel does this. He says in verse, I'll start in verse 24. Then from his presence the hand was sent, and this writing was inscribed, and this is the writing that was inscribed: Mene, Mene, Tekel, and Parsin. This is an interpretation of the matter. Mene, God has numbered the days of your kingdom and brought it to an end. Tekel, you have been weighed in the balances and found wanting. And Peres, your kingdom is divided and given to the Medes and Persians. And this is a really kind of a downer of a passage, but it really shows us the reality with which God does judge. He does bring justice. He does take seriously his worship. He does take seriously false gods and things like that. But another important point for us to notice from Daniel 5 is what we saw at the end of Daniel 4 yesterday, was the fact that Nebuchadnezzar finally got it. He finally got it. He finally understood who God is, and he understood himself in light of that. He finally got it. But what didn't happen was that understanding was not passed on to his son. When his son took over as king, his son said, I am the greatest. Look at all that I have. I'm going to throw this big old stinking party, and I'm the greatest. To which he was ultimately humbled by being completely removed from the kingdom, by being killed. And so I want to encourage you today, who is there that you can pass along the knowledge that you have of the Lord to? If you have kids, are you passing along this knowledge to them? Are you instilling in them the truth that you have found in the Lord? Who is there in your life that is your Belshazzar, that needs the knowledge of God that you have received? Hope this word has been encouraging to you. This is your word from the Word for today. We will see you on Sunday, same place, and then we are encouraging you to gather together in small groups still around the live stream on Sunday. And so if you can do that, and then hopefully the next Sunday we will be back meeting in person together. So we're working on that. We're working on the building, stuff like that. If any of you want to help out with some cleaning and stuff, just contact me and let me know. That's it. Bye for now. We'll see you again next week.